Do you feel like social media has you in a chokehold? Are you frustrated by the algorithm and feel like that you can't get any followers? More importantly, customers for your business off of social media? Well, in this episode, I'm here to tell you, fuck social media. Welcome to another episode of It's Crowded at the Top. I'm your host, AstenCeo, and I got the voice of God on the other side with me.
Hey, peace and blessings, beautiful people. We got another day, another chance at life. Hallelujah.
Hey, man, I made a post on Instagram about 2 weeks ago. I haven't really posted on Instagram the last couple weeks. And the message of the post was, fuck social media. Like, I'm done being a hoe for social media.
Oh, yeah, I know the post you're talking about.
And I just know a lot of people that's frustrated with social media, and including myself, because it's like, as an entrepreneur at times, social media can feel like a chore. You know, it's like we don't get the luxury to just
enjoy it.
Be on there posting for fun like everybody else. And even outside of the entrepreneurs, everybody else is frustrated with social media too. Because people like that feel goodness of the engagement, and they're not getting none. Like even just a regular person.
Right. And people actually are on social media to share people that they aren't around, or or in a different city, and they aren't even seeing they post. Like, what, you had a baby? Like, yeah, you ain't see my
Yeah, so I'm like, everybody across the board is frustrated with social media, but I'm talking to the entrepreneurs, and I know like it can feel like a chore, or people, they don't want to post certain things because they don't think that it's going to get the engagement. Right. Or they're mad that it's not going viral. And I'm here to tell y'all, fuck social media.
Yeah.
And when I posted that, people, they were thinking that, because I said I'm making YouTube my main thing, and I was getting messages, like people were DMing me, because there's a lot of people that really do enjoy my content on social media. Like, oh, bro, you leaving? No, I don't. I'm like, no, I'm not leaving. But how I've been doing social media, I'm saying fuck it.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody's not getting the results that they want to get from it as entrepreneurs, because they're being a hoe for social media. Like I said, I'm done being a hoe. I'm done turning tricks for social media. Like we basically just grabbing our ankles and biting the pillow to algorithms. Hey, yo, real quick, I did a little over 900K in my business with just one digital product, but I have a bigger goal now, 100 million. Yeah, you heard that right, $100 million, but not for me, for y'all. I'm helping 1,000 people making extra 6 figures online in their business like them.
I made 1K in less than 12 hours.
Spent 4 hours of my life to make 29 grand.
13,500, trying to make it crowded at the top.
1,000 people times 100,000 equals 100 million worth of impact. I'm making it crowded at the top. Get weekly coaching calls with myself, all of my courses, trainings, resources, and systems, plus a private mastermind community of entrepreneurs, all designed to help you grow your business online for less than $2 a day. There's no excuses anymore. So click the link down in the description, tap into the mastermind community, and I will see you on our coaching call this upcoming Wednesday. Or don't, and sit on the sidelines and watch history in the making. But regardless, we going up on this side, and I'm going to show you these wins. It's crowded at the top. Let's get it. For real, bro. And it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to get fucked.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, some people, hey, no judgment. Some people like.
Oh, yeah.
like to get fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not talking to y'all. We just talking, it's a turn of phrase. It's a turn of phrase.
Yeah. For real. So I'm like, so what I'm saying is every single time, it's about algorithm. Y'all, you're not going to beat the algorithm, and stop trying to figure out the algorithm.
Right.
That's why entrepreneurs be struggling with social, and why I've struggled with it in the past, is because you're always thinking of strategies and ways and tips and tricks to beat the algorithm.
Right.
Then you waste your time looking at other people's content on how they beat the algorithm. They didn't beat the algorithm. They just making content about what your ass wants to hear. And there you're going to, and you're digesting it, thinking that what they're saying is going to beat the algorithm.
Right.
I've said this before, I say it again. Stop listening to what people say and listen to what they do. And watch what they do.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing anything special to beat the algorithm. They're making content that you, the person that's focused on beating the algorithm, wants to hear. And you find that content and you consume it, and it gets high views, engagement, whatever, because they're making the stuff that that demographic wants to hear. It's not a beat the algorithm thing. They consciously made the choice to make the content that their listenership or target audience is craving to hear.
Because nobody knows what the algorithm is. So if you see a video said Facebook changed the algorithm again, and this what you need to know, like they doing it just to get the likes and the views.
Well, I will say this in some of those people's defense, like they do be making announcements that they changed the algorithm and stuff. So a lot of them people, it actually be like announcements that were made.
Yeah, true. But some be I'm talking about the ones who be like I've literally seen ads where one dude will be like, posting 3 to 5 times a day is a waste. And then you see somebody else say, post 5 times a day if you want to, like, you know.
It ain't a numbers thing. What works for this person may not work for you. But as far as like a posting schedule, I just tell people, just whatever it is, be consistent with it. Just because people, they're out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're not going to be posting frequently, like multiple times per day, or daily, something, like start making it like a same day, same times type stuff. If it's once a week, and then like start to let your following know, like Tuesday at 7, or like start letting them know throughout your stories throughout the week or something. Like make it a thing.
Testimony Tuesdays at 2:00.
Yeah, or just whatever it is. Like, y'all, this Wednesday I gotta. If I teach people how to play the piano, y'all, this Wednesday 2:00, I'm gonna be breaking down them keys, man. Y'all be ready for it. Like just something to where they know, like, okay, every Wednesday he gonna be breaking down the keys.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday he got a new finger exercise because my fingers be tired. Whatever. I don't know. I don't play the piano, but you know what I'm saying? Like, be something like that. And then also with the algorithm, y'all, if y'all delete the word algorithm and replace people, you'll do much better on social. Every algorithm is just set up for how people interact, and nobody's thinking of people. They just thinking the algorithm and looking and seeing what everybody else is doing, and then see something working for somebody else, and then try to do that.
Yeah. I came across something the other day. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. It was talking about basically like if you didn't have a certain amount of likes, then that just means like, you know, it didn't capture people's attention. If it wasn't shared, then it wasn't valuable. No, if it wasn't shared, then it wasn't relatable. If it wasn't saved, then it wasn't valuable. It was like a little kind of like cheat sheet or for a foundation of how you can kind of like approach your content and your strategy. And it
me personally, I don't care about likes. I rank my stuff personally off of saves and shares. Because I'm like, if somebody saved this, how you said, I'm like, if somebody saved this post, that means that they thought it was valuable enough to come back to later.
Right.
And you know, a lot of my stuff is like educational. So I'm like, all right, that's a good one. If they shared it, they like, hey, bro, look at this. I'm like, they think it's valuable enough to send to somebody else. And it ain't like I'm sharing like funny memes and stuff.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. It was like if it didn't have any views, it didn't have a good hook. No likes, didn't have a good story. No comments, no engagement. No shares, relatability. No saves, no value.
But even with that, I would highly advise the people not even to listen to shit like that. If it got no views, that no views for somebody might be 50 views. No, it did. 50 people
Right.
took their time and looked at your stuff. Make more stuff for those 50 people. You know how many more of those 50 people is out there?
Right. That part. That part. Man.
That's how you build an audience, y'all. You don't want stuff to go viral. You want the same people coming back to consume your content over and over and over and over and over again.
And bring more
That's why
people that are like them.
That's where people get social media messed up. I'm like, if you're approaching social media with the idea of becoming a content creator, yeah, you want all the vanity metrics, views, the likes, the all that stuff that don't matter. Is that getting you paid?
Right.
No. The only place that it really does get you paid is YouTube. And you understand how big of an audience you have to get to actually like make something that some type of income that matters off of views. But if you're looking at it from a point of an entrepreneur, you got products and services to offer and to sell. You don't need to go viral. You need the same people coming back to look at your stuff. Time after time after time. Because just like anything in sales, ain't nobody just gonna buy something because you told them to buy it. You have to build a know, like, and trust factor. That know, like, and trust comes from them seeing your stuff all the time. Oh, now they know you. Now they keep on seeing your stuff. Now they like you. They keep on seeing your stuff. Now they trust you. Then they become a customer.
Yep.
It don't happen with stuff going viral.
Yeah. I remember.
And a lot of times when you go viral, because I know I've gone viral before and I'm pretty confident in, I think I just know how to go viral if I want to, but I don't be wanting to because it brings the wrong audience.
Right.
Because typically something you do that goes viral, it's a broad topic. So if it's a broad topic, it has absolutely nothing to do with what you actually do. And you're just going to be bringing in all these people. It's like, they're not going to turn into a customer. Yeah, the follower number goes up, but what does that?
Right. And do you think
Like,
it
I got
actually
something
makes it worse for your page?
It could, because the engagement will go down because I don't talk about what they came for.
Exactly.
So they ain't going to interact with nothing else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I got something that still gets, it's still going crazy to this day. I posted it months ago. It's about something in Black communities or something like that. It was just a quick soundbite of something that we talked about for a brief moment on the old episode. It's still going. I'm like, I'm not I love my people, but I'm not a pro-Black pump your fist. I'm bliggity black and I'm black, y'all. Like, but that post got so many of those people tapped in. I'm like, I hope y'all ain't here for go to Dr. Umar page. But that's what it drew in. So I'm like, y'all, you don't want to go viral. I'm like, yeah, the vanity metrics, it might make you, if you're one of those people, and anybody can say, oh, I ain't like that. Everybody's like that because we've been conditioned by all these numbers on the screen all the time. So you might feel good about yourself because you got a spike in followers or look, this post went crazy. But I'm like, but you're an entrepreneur. Is that post going crazy getting you money?
Right. That part.
Like that one chick some years ago, she had 2 million followers, couldn't sell 26 shirts.
Which is crazy. That's like the greatest case study in the world. Like, because that's a lot of what social media is. And I remember even before that had happened, I remember meeting somebody. This was the first time I met somebody with a bunch of followers. and ain't had no money, no car, nothing. I was like, oh, like everything was just like from that point on.
Yeah, but because most of the people that do have large followings, they're not entrepreneurs.
Right.
They're content creators.
Mm-hmm.
So they just makes content hoping to get popular, and then they think because they're popular, money comes with that.
Right. Right.
Some people listening to this, that's what they think. The goal of this is to get a big following, so money just appears.
Right. Like, nah, it's not how it happens. It's not how it works.
Nah, I'm like, yeah, that if that happens for you, cool, but that ain't the game.
Yeah.
The main person whose YouTube channel that I listen to right now, the main person whose YouTube channel I'm tuned into, I'm tapped into right now. He has 3 pages. The page that I listen to has 954 subscribers. This is the number one person I'm listening to on YouTube right now. He don't even got 1,000 subscribers. 954. The channel that he makes his money off of. The channel that he makes his money off of, he's built a business off of a YouTube page. It's 8,100 subscribers, 8,100 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
He's built a 6-figure a month business in about a year and a half off of a channel that has 8,100 subscribers.
That's the dude you put me on, right? Like a month or two ago?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
8,100 YouTube subscribers. That's the only traffic for his business. He's built a $100,000 per month business.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody out there that has 1 million subscribers that's not making anywhere near $100,000 per month.
Very true.
On YouTube. He has 8,100 subscribers. You think he's making that off of AdSense?
Yeah.
He releases 3 videos a week with a call to action to his product.
Yeah, bro.
But he's not worried about the vanity metrics of it. He makes content. He makes searchable content for the people searching for what he has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Adds the value and then offers them what they're already searching for.
Mm-hmm.
And he left social media. Like, he don't, I checked his social pages. He don't, because he's like, for what?
Yeah, that's why we telling people. I've been telling people like for years, like, yeah, like social media, it definitely is useful and can be useful, but don't get caught up in, like you said, the vanity metrics, because you got people out here, like I know some people, I'm talking about deca millionaires, 9 figures, etc., with no presence online, like on the social media stage.
I get that, but at the same time, I will say to people, those people that you talking about, they owed money for the most part too, and didn't have to. I would assume.
For the most part, yeah, but there's still...
Yeah, so that's why. But I just want to say, I don't want nobody to hear you say that and be like, well, the voice of God said I don't even got work. You do have to, because this is the world that it is now. They had to do something to get known.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I said, the majority, but not all. So that's why I was just...
But the majority, there's always anomalies. Let's talk about the majority. Because the rule is majority, not the exception.
Okay. I respect that.
So it's like we always internally justify stuff that's wrong by using the exception as the example.
Nah, but this was funny about it. My example led into what you just said. So now I'm kind of...
I know. Nah, but you're saying, people that, when I'm saying this social media stuff, the way you just said it was like, yeah, y'all, because I know decamillionaires that have no presence on social media. In today's age, going into 2024 and beyond, you ain't doing it like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't want people to think like, oh, I don't gotta be on social. Yes, you do. We can't live in the what it was world. That's why I said most of those people, I would assume that you're talking about, they came up in a different time.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
And most people, they want to live in the what it was world instead of the not even what it is world, like what is going to be world. And you do need to have a social presence for your business.
Just so we clear, when I'm saying social media, I'm literally just talking about Instagram. Yeah, I'm not talking about like,
well, whatever it is, like we gotta have, I don't care what it is that you do, like people gotta know about it.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
And
IG.
how do people know about stuff nowadays? But anyways, y'all, like just don't get caught up in the vanity metrics of things. So, and when I said that fuck social media and people thought that I was leaving, I'm like, nah, I'm saying like fuck social media the way that I had been doing it prior, like majority of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get caught up in that stuff, and then you're just looking and seeing what's working for everybody else, and then you try to implement that, you lose what is unique to you that somebody would tap into you for.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just blend in like everybody else. Mm-hmm. So when people are doing this, do that. When people are doing that, do this. Mm-hmm. Or still, maybe consume some other people's stuff to see what they're doing, just so you can do the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm. Stand out.
Yeah, and like I said with YouTube, like I don't consider YouTube social media. But y'all, and this is something I wish that I did years ago. Do YouTube. Mm-hmm. Because that's the only thing that somebody else I'll share with you. But there's the only two people's YouTube I've been looking at for outside of entertainment is that dude I told you about and this other white chick. It's crazy. They're both Canadian too. She's built the 8-figure business just off of her YouTube.
Wonder if they from the 6.
That's her main. I don't think they from Toronto, but that's her main traffic source. And I've been seeing her run some ads and stuff now too, because she's been popping up like when I'm scrolling on Instagram and stuff. But I saw another video. She's like, yeah, I run some ads, but that's not, she's like 85% of my traffic is still organic YouTube. She just runs some ads because it's like, why not?
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah, she makes she probably, I'm probably watching, but she probably make $1 million every 2-3 months.
That's fire.
But I even saw a video of hers though, she was talking kind of similar to the same thing. She got caught up in the vanity metrics of everything. Mm-hmm. So her page suffered, her YouTube page suffered because she switched up her content, but her dollars went up. She didn't get as many views, but she's like, all these views ain't spending no money with me anyways.
Right. Trim the fat. I'm saying trim the fat season.
So she was making broad topics that could get a lot of views, but she's like, okay, let me super duper niche it down and just make this topic about this over and over and over and over again. Yeah, that one got 65,000 views. This one only got 5,000 views, but these are 5,000
engaged
potential clients.
Yeah. She got a product or service or both?
A digital product. Of course. So I'm like, that's what everybody needs to do. And how you said she got a product or a service, you got a service, turn it into a product.
Productize it. Yeah.
It don't make, because it's scalable, and that's when you get your time back.
Mm-hmm.
You got a service. The service is hard as hell to scale, and you need a lot of people in order to scale a service.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And that's why people be burnt out, because you start off as only you providing the service.
Mm-hmm.
And then most people that provide services, for some reason, they never even think about getting somebody else to do the work.
Yeah.
Like most people, but they want to make more money. And then they stay trying to think of ways that they can make more money doing this. I'm like, you can't.
Yeah, it's definitely a ceiling.
So then when they hit that ceiling, because they literally can't take on any more work themselves, they're like, well, I'm going to just raise the prices. And then nobody won't pay more price. Don't want to pay more money for it.
Yeah.
Then they just be like, oh, man, what can I do? Hire somebody.
Mm-hmm. Now you gotta build out the team, and then it still goes down that same path of you got to get a lot of people to get it to that certain level.
Whereas you got digital product, at some point you can hire more people for whatever, but it's a different team. Like the fulfillment's easy. You click it.
Mm-hmm.
You click it and download it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say everybody needs a digital product. I used a piano for an example earlier. The number one selling course on Teachable, I don't know if it is now, but the number one selling course for like years running was a course that taught people how to play the piano.
Mm.
You know how many piano teachers it is out there, just one-on-one?
I know, yeah. Yeah, I know a few.
Like everybody thinks they got to be something, because I'm in the quote unquote make money online space. So people always is coming to me thinking like they got to teach people how to make money. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
It can be whatever it is that you know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
I met somebody else. They said they make anywhere between $40,000 and $70,000 a month teaching people how to walk dogs.
Wow.
You know how many people it is that like they'll bring your dog to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's only so many dogs somebody can bring to you.
Yeah.
You know how many personal trainers is out there in the gym? Okay, guys, Saturday morning, we're going to meet at the park. Let's do a boot camp.
Bro,
They'll think, okay, let's do a boot camp, since I can get maybe 12 people instead of all these one-on-ones. I'm like, man, if you don't make have somebody download some stuff. I just found out about somebody now. My mama's in town. She's been doing workouts on my iPad with somebody that she's tuned into on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Now YouTube works. Another reason why I'm making it my main thing. Once you start to watch people's stuff on YouTube just starts putting it in front of your face all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's this girl named, I give her a shout out. I bet she shows up as soon as I refresh my stuff. That's a girl that's been showing up on my joint. Boom. I can't make this up.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as I opened up my stuff, y'all, she showed up. 5,000 steps.
Mm-hmm.
Grow with Joe. Shout out to Grow with Joe. The last 2 days I've been, because I'm like, she's doing something right. Let me look at her page.
Mm-hmm.
Grow with Joe, she got like probably 1 million subscribers or something like. I know it happens over time, but she's not teaching nobody how to make money. That's just my thing that I do. But not everybody, but when people first come to me, they think it always has to be some kind of, okay, I want to help people grow their business and do this and do and do whatever. And I'm like, I talk about this because it's what I've done.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people that want to get in the make money online space, they ain't made no money online.
Right.
So I'm like, y'all trying to come up with digital products with stuff that you've never done before. That's why you're struggling. What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, all I do is watch anime. Okay, that's it then. Why don't you make for the super anime nerds, make some type of some type of product that ranks the strengths of each one's or something. Like if there's somebody else selling it, you can sell it too.
Right, right.
Number one selling course on Teachable was a how to play the piano joint. I want to learn. I want to pick back up playing the piano. I mean the violin. People may not know I was a first chair violinist from 4th grade to junior year of high school. I've been thinking about picking it back up. I'm probably going to buy a course.
Right. Right.
On playing the piano. Because I may not want to, and then after that, I might get somebody like in person or something like that. But it's like I'm going to buy somebody's digital product for that. I didn't know how to work my email system. I bought a digital product teaching me how to work my email system.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you know how to do? What do people ask you for help on, or what comes easy to you that's harder for others? That thing that your friends be always hitting you up for advice about, or your family members and stuff. What is that? Turn it into a digital product. If you want to turn it into a business that can make you 6 or 7 figures, join this crowd at the top community. You get weekly coaching from myself, all my courses and trainings, plus a private community of entrepreneurs, all designed to grow your business online. Click the link down in the description, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday.